Now, as we are.
Stream this to the Crew Day podcast. We won't get much in chat today because we'll be streaming it from the Crew Day podcast. We can't chat.
We got you know I've got the chat going through YouTube. I got the chat going through my Twitter, my X, my Facebook. We're live. KB, Remy Sosav, Matty Laws. We're here for the Crew Day Live podcast. And we got a couple topics to talk about. But other than that, how the fuck you guys doing?
All right.
Maintaining. You feel me? High as a motherfucker, tired as a motherfucker. But we here.
Wow, high as a motherfucker, tired as a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Please copy and paste from Instagram. I do not have time for all that jargon, bro. We will not be going live on Instagram today. I don't have the patience, bro. Save changes, boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. Remy is here with his abstract camera angles.
Abstract camera angles. I can make abstract camera angles.
All right, cool. We're here. We're live.
We're here. We are live. And Kazuchika Okada is getting paid more than a majority of the Jacksonville Jaguars starting offense.
But those
get bread.
I don't know exactly what football team.
Yeah, the NFL team that the Khan family also owns.
Don't they NFL squads get good money, or is that MLB?
So, I mean, the MLB gets paid ridiculous. The NBA gets paid ridiculous.
The most.
NFL players are getting paid ridiculous. But I will say, in terms of Kazuchika Okada's deal, which someone had said it is 3 years, 2 billion yen.
Yeah, 2 billion yen.
Breaks,
that's not hard.
Correct.
You can go to Japan with £50 or $100 and you're a millionaire.
Oh yeah, but the thing here is that's 2 billion yen over 3 years, which equates to about 4.5 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it, and the starting running back, Travis Etienne, most of the starting offensive line, and a good portion of the defensive starters, they still getting paid less than Okada is getting paid yearly for this upcoming season.
Oh, here's my thing now when it comes to pay grade and whatnot. Okada, one of the greatest wrestlers, arguably.
Of all time.
One of the biggest wrestlers, not farmed in the West. Would you say he's a needle mover, though?
If you saw the amount of fan base that was talking highly if he was going to WWE and the inverse to AEW, it does not matter where he would have went, he would have drawn eyes because people know of the Okada Omega rivalry. That broke the internet. So everybody knows that Okada and Omega were the two guys that really helped us ring into the 2020s.
So my thing is, it's kind of unfair. AEW, you got 779,000 viewers, but that's because Okada wasn't announced.
He was not announced.
So my thing is, now that they know he's on the show, also know that he's now a heel. Next week, we will see, depending on the viewer count, if or what that 4.5 is based on. Do you get? Because my thing is, if you're basing it off of ring work, then yeah, he's worth that. But this is my thing. If that's the case, if you're basing every wrestler's worth or contract on their ring skill, there's
Zack
a lot
Sabre
of
Jr.
wrestlers.
should be paid $10 million.
That's what I was about to say. There's a lot of wrestlers. Price drastic go up, as Scott Steiner would somewhat say. Yeah.
We can list a couple right now. Daniel Garcia, Brian Danielson,
Sabre, even Lee Moriarty.
Chad Gable would be making
Fact.
bank.
Yeah, bro. Even Queen Aminata, bro. They'd have to put her up instantly.
Oh yeah,
There's
let's even
so
break
many
that
people.
down even a little bit more.
There's so many
Serena
people.
Deeb.
Yeah. Oh, she'd be on the
Athena.
2.5 minimum again. So this is my thing now. If they're doing it like that, then cool. But if they're doing it based on, oh, this person's going to bring in viewers, this person's going to bring in money, merchandise sales, are you telling me that Okada, in terms of value, not ring, value, this is corporate now, is worth more than Chris Jericho, more than what Cody Rhodes was on?
Well, and I don't mean to cut you off again, Ren, but here's the thing with that. A few years running, we've had channels like Cultaholic and Wrestle Talk basically go out and say who's the highest paid professional wrestlers in the business the past couple of years. Hardly ever did you hear anything above like a 2 or a 3 million. And then people getting those money, people like Triple H, who's in the high ranking office position, or a Stephanie, Cena, Lesnar, you know, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins.
yeah.
You'll see those names up there.
But watch this, though.
4.5 million a year.
Watch this, bro. 4.5 million.
Insane.
Based on the last known contract values of the wrestlers in AEW, the top 10, 4.5 million will put Okada right behind Dean Ambrose at second. That's above Jericho, Omega, what Rhodes was on, and everyone else. By the way, do you know Nyla Rose is one of the highest paid wrestlers in AEW? She's on $2 million a year.
What?
Definitely didn't see that on my bingo card.
Me
I
neither.
did not know that, but we were talking about it earlier. You know,
Yeah, she's fucking money, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Also,
deserved. I mean, he
since
could.
since we're talking about Okada, what are your guys' thoughts on them debuting him as a heel with the Elite?
Okay.
Wait, I just wanted to speak on the. Let me speak on the money topic, because I don't think Tony Khan is basing this on revenue. I mean, Tony Khan at the end of the day is a wrestling fan. Like, he's fanboy number one. So I think he was number one. I think he was trying to compete with the WWE because they were both trying to get him. This we know. And second, I think he's just a huge fan, and he wanted them so bad. He got dream matches in his head, so he threw that money at him. I don't even think he even considering merch or views or viewership or anything like that. Like, I think he's just a big ass fan, and he didn't want to see that nigga in WWE, so he threw that money at him, and he had no choice but to accept.
Definitely makes sense. Yeah, no, man. So me, funny enough, I'm quite indifferent on Okada. I don't. This is gonna get the people pissed.
This is going to get people riled up.
I do not
It's
genuinely believe that Okada is as great as everyone says he is in the ring. I've watched his matches. I've just not seen anything that makes me go, "Oh wow, he's amazing." Is he really good? Yes. Does he have the it factor? 1,000,000%. Like,
But
there's
what you're
something
saying
about
is,
him. There's something about him that when you look at him, like, you can only see him as a main eventer.
so what you're saying is this is kind of along the lines of how Cap sees some wrestlers. He is, in that position, but he's only there because he's been put with great dance partners.
This is my thing.
Ospreay, Shingo.
That could be it.
Because
That could
all
be
these
it.
matches that he's had, these 5-star classics with, all of these, record-breaking matches,
All against
they're
people that
all
can
with Ospreay, Omega. You're not seeing him bust off those master classes with someone like Master Wato or a Toriano.
Do you think
You know-
Takeshita is better?
I think Takeshi's better, 100%.
I think Takeshita is the future of professional wrestling.
I think he's fucking amazing. Oh my god.
Did you know he wrote his college thesis on the German suplex?
Oh my god, Matty, get over it. You know, Nia Jax, since she's been back, has been dominating and maybe top 3 most improved wrestlers this year. Period. Out of all
Oh,
time.
dude, no, she's without
Facts.
a shadow of a doubt in the top 5
Facts.
for most improved. She's MIP without a doubt.
Banger match after banger match after banger match. Don't piss me off. Just seeing as we're throwing the
The
stats.
irresistible force coming through. Shout out to Nia Jax.
I'll tell you what's crazy as well. Not that, well, yeah, I guess it kind of matters more so for women in the WWE, in wrestling in general. She's 39. Now, I know some people will be like, yeah, so what? I don't give a fuck about that age. My point is, corporate, dude. Or you do you get it? Name me 5 wrestlers, not Mercedes Martinez, Serena Deeb, or Gail Kim, or Mickey James, who's been used in a prominent position in the late 30s, early 40s.
I believe Gunther might be up there.
Ladies, I said.
Nah,
ladies.
women.
Ladies, my bad. Used in a prominent spot.
Mm-hmm.
How prominent is prominent? Because Natalia's been everywhere forever.
Natalia is a
no.
filler. Natalia is not. She's not main event in or headlines. She's literally a filler. And in that little run they gave her, was it last year or whatever? When they was making her, that was more of an appreciation thing.
Here's the thing with at least with WWE right now.
Natalia has a go away pop.
Yes, she does.
Not even go away heat.
They're
Go
like,
away pop.
yay! Please have this match end, please.
Yeah, please. Hi, Natalia. We like you, but
We love you, bye.
But
literally.
as Cap likes to bring up from Cornette, thank you, fuck you, bye.
Yeah, like,
Basically.
they're like, oh yeah, this is a serviceable wrestler.
Bianca. I'm legit just going through the roster right now. I'm trying to
Oh
find.
my god,
'cause
bro, we've had comments this whole time. What the fuck?
No, I know.
Courtney, what's going on? So why have you not read them out? What the fuck?
I have. You've gone over them.
No, I haven't.
I haven't put this one up yet.
Bianca Belair.
What up, Courtney?
SmackDown may move to FS1. I think they're getting the USA deal after Raw goes to Netflix.
If SmackDown goes to FS1, that would be bad business on their part.
I think if I remember correctly, they're getting the USA deal.
I was going to say, anytime ever they've done a show on there, the views have always been low. It's
what they used to. It's the same thing I always bring up with TNA. Not many homes have Access TV in their homes.
Exactly. So they going from national Fox channel fucking 11 or whatever it is in other states and shit. But it's accessible. Yeah, right. It's accessible, and unless you got cable, you just fuck.
And Courtney says she's doing nothing, just chilling. And she did say
Courtney.
Bianca.
Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about her. That's gonna be a big topic.
Man,
Courtney,
definitely
look,
got
I'm
it.
doing 2K24, and I'm LA Knight, and I'm about to do his fucking power slam thingy. Boom, and then we're gonna do his LA Knight fucking The Rock elbow drop. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get this nigga up and hit that blunt force trauma, baby. Boop. Bish bash bosh. Fuck a rope break. I'm pissed off.
I'm not sure, Courtney. I don't. What sources are you hearing that from? Because last I remember, I think they were going to USA.
Courtney laughed at that. Oh shit.
Now,
I'm
gonna go through other female wrestlers on the roster that because I know
please.
Rhea is
I need that
young.
list.
Hold on. Bailey is 34. How old is Charlotte?
Oh.
Charlotte's like 36 now.
Charlotte is 37.
Damn, that's what I was guessing.
Trivia all over again. Fucking getting it wrong by one.
Let's see. Alexa is 32. So there's not a whole lot of women on the roster that are.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But again, in the last few years, they've gone with more of the NXT developmental group.
Not on the main roster, though. That's what I'm saying. If you look, the main roster women are surprisingly and have been very young. Because they brought them on young.
That kind of started with the whole air quotes women's revolution when they brought most of the Four Horsewomen up to
But then even the Bellas, they were young at the time. They're still somewhat young now.
yeah, no, they retired before their 30s, didn't they?
I don't know, but I just know they're not old.
I think it was early 30s.
And it was Wrestle Talk that said FS1. So
Yeah, no, Wrestle Talk are very credible.
I would be watching TNA, but yes, I'm one of those that no longer has Access TV. And again, if you don't have Direct TV, chances are you don't have access.
Okay.
It's just one of those things. And at least TNA makes it a little easier for you by subscribing and paying for their YouTube service. That's one thing.
TNA on Patreon, you know. What the fuck?
TNA on Patreon. Hey, but Remy, the thing with that is, if you do put your live weekly product on YouTube like that and have someone pay $5 a month, that's something that's going to keep people invested, have people keep tuning in for your weekly shit through your YouTube, and you'll consistently get their $5 a month.
It's funny though, isn't it? Because I used to watch TNA quite religiously, but when I think about it, I don't remember where I was watching it. I don't remember if I was watching it on TV. I don't remember if I was watching it online, but I do know I used to see it come on the TV a lot.
I know it's much different between you and I, and you know, you and KB, because me and KB are out here in the States. We had it on Spike TV, and then what was it on after Spike? It was like Pop, and then Bravo, and then every channel under the sun.
I remember Bravo.
We had it on Bravo
Destination
over here.
America.
When it was on Bravo was when I used to watch it on TV still, because we had Bravo over here. Big over here.
I remember when they moved to Destination America, and that was during the whole Global Force gimmick thing that they were doing. Dear fucking dark times for TNA Impact.
TNA had so many dark times, bro. That's the thing.
Fact.
And my co-host Cap on the Raw Ball podcast has always said TNA Impact Wrestling is the one thing in professional wrestling that has been a cockroach. There has been attempts to kill the brand. There has been internal attempts to kill the brand, and it still survives.
Hey, let's not overlook NWA now, shall we?
Okay.
NWA,
the fact that NWA is still running after the whole James Mitchell thing is baffling.
Bro, James Mitchell, fuck that. NWA have had about 52 different reincarnations, bro.
Dang.
So Alexa Bliss your champion, or does she come out with Lily in the game?
Come out with Lily. The game.
Oh, that's horrifying.
The game done the development. I think development stopped in I'd say August maybe. So
they announced ahead of time that this year's game goes based off of the 2023 year.
It makes sense because Xavier Woods got a 79 rating.
Bro. No, yeah. And they also announced this year. So people that get WWE 2K 2024, I highly suggest you shill out the $3, get that accelerator pack, because some of your favorites will not be able to use resiliency unless they have an 85 overall.
Yeah,
damn!
They made the game OP. So even the who is it? Trick Williams. His rating's 79. Fucking.
He ain't using resiliency.
No.
Damn.
Every time I'm him, I lose. Fuck.
Bro.
One finish.
What was it? Johnny Gargano got 76?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's peak still. What do you think? AJ Styles. They got old school AJ Styles before he got injured at 85. Because obviously last year he was floundering before he got injured, didn't it? He was just
this nigga barely made the cut. That's crazy.
It's fucked still. That's what I'm saying.
They gave us AJ with Omos.
Yeah, bro. Basically, Omos is a 76.
TNA is the forgotten promotion. I will not say that they're the forgotten promotion because everybody loves a part of TNA. Everybody has had a part in the TNA cycle that they've been like, I was there, I was watching, and I absolutely ate this shit up.
For me, a fan of TNA.
For me, that was like 2006 to about 2010, because that's when they did the 10-10-10 bullshit where Jeff Hardy turned heel, They're Here, Abyss did the whole Hulk Hogan.
I watched all of that and loved it. I loved it. Every minute of it. It was so bad.
Remy, how old are you?
I'm 31 this month.
Remy, I am a whole 6 years younger than you, and I thought it was bullshit back then.
Bro.
TNA is like that shack, that raggedy shack from your old neighborhood that you can always go back to. When you moved to the suburbs and you done got out the hood, and you down on your luck, and you can always go back to that old reliable ass shack. That's what TNA is.
You know they're gonna give you a plate for fucking $8, and it's gonna.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like it's familiar. You gonna eat. You gonna get you a little cot, and you gonna handle your business.
It's gonna be greasy. You don't know where or if it was sourced properly, but you know for a fact you're eating and you're going to bed good.
Don't ask no questions.
To this game, I just pinned Alexa Bliss. She kicked out at 2, and then Trish threw a tantrum before getting back up to continue the match.
Did she have her baby yet?
Who, Trish?
No, Alexa.
No, Alexa.
God. I was saying, what? She's like 50.
I don't know if Alexa's had her kid just yet. I want to say I did see something about it.
I was thinking. I couldn't remember.
Now, Remy, KB, I know you wanted to use this as a big talking point, and we can bring it up right now. Since we brought her up earlier, the absolute and utter disrespect that's been going on towards, not just women in the wrestling industry, but black women in the wrestling industry, specifically Bianca Belair. There was a picture that went out on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram. I know y'all are. That showed Cody, Rhea, and Bianca. And I believe the caption was historic picture or legendary trio or historic trio, something like that.
It was just for promotion for the 2K24 game because
there was nothing, backhanded. There was no, hey, this is. But people behind a screen that feel that they can say whatever the fuck they want. I know my blood was boiling when I woke up and saw it, but KB, we'll start with you. What the fuck?
I was pissed.
Why can't we just accept female accomplishments, and why can't we just uplift black entertainers? Period. End.
Man, Bianca do so much to please the crowd, to please everybody. She on heart. She's untouched. Ain't nothing's besmirched her record. You know what I mean? Like, she's brilliant. Like, you can't deny her brilliance. So they gotta hate. And I just hate that this kind of thing affects them. You know what I mean? Like, we can brush it off. We can cuss them out on Twitter or whatever. But Bianca, like, I just hope she's not taking this shit to heart. When she read that kind of stuff. But it's disappointing, man. Like, it's just, I ain't even got the energy to be that angry because it's just disappointing. Like, everybody think we so far away from racism because racism happened in the 1960s and all that shit.
Yeah,
it's here. It's been here.
It's not a thing.
Yeah, we had a black president. Like, nah, man. It's here. It's prevalent. It's ubiquitous. It's disgusting. And I'm disappointed for the entire WWE universe because we're embarrassed.
She has a back.
I want to point out that even in the video game, they point out that Raquel has a back.
That's why I just pointed to it quickly. I just thought I'd point that out for you.
Yeah.
The Bianca Belair thing. So for me, I don't really get angry or nothing because
it's not even a Bianca Belair thing. It's like
no, that's what I'm getting.
it's
at.
a group.
Yeah,
as
all
a
of them.
whole.
The reason
Mhm.
why I don't really get angered by it no more, it's expected in the IWC, unfortunately, and just in life generally, because racism, as KB said, it's still very prevalent, literally everywhere, in any aspect and walk of life. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it is very disappointing. And obviously, whenever you have to do whatabouts, that's when you're already in the losing battle. Do you get it? So again, it's a deeper issue than just the wrestling community. It's just a life thing. It's something that we've been dealing with
It's everything.
for centuries, and something we'll continue to deal with. You know what I mean? Like, what I will say, sorry, is I do like that literally every single fucking wrestler, no matter what their color, company, has spoke up and said something on behalf of Bianca Belair. So it shows the people that actually matter, their heads are in the right spot. You know, the people us lot who are genuine supporters and just normal fucking, even ingenuine supporters aren't racist. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, no, because guess what? They're still fucking supporting.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
my thing is like, it's the people like us that matter at the end of the day, and luckily,
Amen, Courtney.
hopefully the wrestlers that are under scrutiny, they know this. Even if Maxine Dupree, like, with that, just a
And yeah, we can tie this into Maxine Dupree as well because
fucking
yeah, I was about to say fantastic segue.
so with that one, and with the minority, I do believe that fans should be able to boo and say your shit if they want to, if they're in the arena behind a barricade. But on the flip side, I'm also a human being, so I understand how a wrestler who is literally like 2 months into actually wrestling, how they might not be able to take that, because on a normal day, someone, you're ugly, and he can laugh it off, and someone can say it to me, and I can go and off myself, because everyone has different thresholds, everyone has different tolerance levels. So again, it just goes back to people needing to remember that everyone is human, and there is a limit to everything in it. Like there should always be a boundary, you know. There should always be a boundary. It's like saying, oh, there should be a black James Bond. I think that would be fucking dumb as shit if there was a black James Bond. There ain't no black James Bond that's ever gonna fucking discreetly fit into any location ever. Do you get it?
Yeah.
If a
So,
white
so
man said
you're
that
not.
to me,
You're so,
wait, let me land. If a white man said that to me, or a white person, I wouldn't think that was racist. That's a fact. But now, if they then said, oh, yeah, no black man could be a police, and no, then that's when that line, that limit has now been crossed.
hold on. I do have an argument to this because I had an argument with an old friend of mine, no longer a friend, because I believe Giancarlo Esposito was rumored to play Charles Xavier in another live action, X-Men movie. At no point in the comics or anything did it state that Xavier had to be a white guy. Just like for James Bond, never had to be a white guy.
A lot of shit don't make it specific to white people. They just make it specific.
Exactly.
To white
Little
people.
Mermaid is one of the biggest fucking examples.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. They just want it specific to them. That's just, I mean, not all of them. You know what I'm saying? But the one, y'all know the ones I'm talking about.
You know who we're talking about.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. So it's
and
just
they make themselves very blatant.
We're talking about you, Brett. I don't know who Brett is, by the way.
Random Brett. I apologize. Actually, as a matter of fact, we don't apologize because if you're the Brett we're talking about, fuck you.
Yeah, wait.
TikTok.
If there's a Brett watching this right now that just got offended, you got to question yourself, buddy.
If you felt offended by what we just talked about for the last 10 minutes, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Brett lives
With
don't
both hands.
matter.
Brett. I got a coworker named Brett in my baseball league.
Yeah, you show him this video.
Oh shit.
But it's
That's hilarious.
but like you guys pointed out, it's not just in our wrestling world. Like Caitlin Clark literally just broke the NCAA all-time basketball points record. 40,000 points in college. That's 4 years of basketball.
Didn't LeBron
Crazy.
James get like 4,000 point the other day in
40,000.
And what's absolutely
in college.
Yeah, what's absolutely wild about the whole Caitlin Clark thing is the amount of white males that were trying to discredit her, saying that, oh, this should just be credited towards women's basketball. Mind you, the basketball points record was set 50 years ago by Pistol Pete Maverick.
Pistol Pete.
But they were saying that about Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair when they headlined WrestleMania. They was like, why do they have to mention black excellence? Why can't it just be women's excellence? And it's like, because you're ignoring one part of it.
I was about to say,
right.
Because it wasn't about just the women at the time. It was about the fact that we had, for the first time ever, 2 black female wrestlers main eventing WrestleMania.
So all
That's
you
historic in
motherfucking
its own.
colorblind ass, the people out there, I don't see color. This is not a Tony Storm segment right now, bro. Color exists. You need to see it, acknowledge it, and respect it. It's that simple.
Courtney says, someone on Facebook messaged me out of the blue wanting to be friends with me. And I said, no, thank you, because I didn't know them. Right off the bat, they called me a racist.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, you do have some people that will throw out that racist card, and it makes us as a whole look less credible when we are now under like attacks of racism.
Because that's when people try to pull the boy crying wolf card bullshit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But don't get me
So
wrong.
fuck the racists and fuck the crying wolf motherfuckers too. All of y'all go somewhere.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, I think people assume things. Again, can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, I think people assume that like we as black people, like we ignore the fact that there are people that blatantly try and you're racist. Do you get it? But then you have people like myself and KB, where we will very much call that out the same way we will call out racism. And also people like me, I make fun of the fact that black people like to cry racism often. Matt, you could attest to this, because anything he does that I don't like, I will instantly say is racist. Do you get it?
And I'm Hispanic. I can't be racist.
I mean, that's racist. Of course you can. This nigga just absolved himself from racism. Do you know how crazy that is? Said every Nazi ever.
You got black friends, Matty.
Hey, I'm on screen with y'all. I can't be racist, right?
I can't be racist. I got 2 black holes. We're so shit.
We got 34 viewers in right now, and they just listen to us.
What up, y'all? Look, you never know what you're gonna get on the crew day, all right?
Nah. Raymond says, hello, Matty Laws and Crew Day. Who will win, Jake Paul or Tyson in July? I feel like we
Jake Paul.
Stop. Hello, Sav and Crew Day. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, Remy. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. I accept your apology, Matty.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
No, isn't it? It's so true. Like nobody ever like, hey Rem, what's good? Hey Remy. Always like, hey Matty, and offers. Yeah.
Hey, for real though.
Hey, Suge, Matty, and the rest. Yeah? I'm darker than Suge.
This nigga's hot.
So I'm going to change the race.
We're already here talking about racism, and again, this turns around on me being racist.
This is why I understand. Me and Bianca were going through the same thing. No, I'm joking. Twins.
Hey, look. Rim said, I'm going to get my shine in his mouth.
Just give me the mic, Tony.
Give me the mic. I got a flow to recite.
Oh, fuck it up. Trying to take my music as well, Matty, are we? Matty Laws is my guy. Yeah, Raymond, I think you made that clear when you said hello, Matty, and everyone else.
Here, let's.
Don't worry.
Hello, 1 and the 2s.
We got a new camera layout just for you, Remy.
Oh, damn. Look, there it is.
We got Remy up at the top, so y'all know what's up. Can you not? And thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Courtney. I am not racist. I can't be racist. I'm Hispanic.
Now I'm finally at the top.
Facts.
Face you guys. Hello, everybody. You know.
Remy just want to thank all the small people that helped us get to the top.
Oh, this is even better. Welcome to the Remy Show, guys. I have 2 guests with me today. We have Matt B and K Laws or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah. Oh, anyway. If 3 people on the show, I can't do it. So.
But Raymond did have a question.
Yeah.
Jake Paul or Tyson?
Jake Paul, because the fight is fixed.
Absolutely annihilate, and I do not want to see this at all. Mike Tyson ain't doing no fucking fixed fight, but Mike Tyson is 6,900 years old now.
I'm not paying for this like I paid for Mayweather McGregor.
It's free on Netflix. It's gonna be free still. They're not.
It ain't free if you have to pay for Netflix.
It's gonna be free. Trust me.
Technicality.
You're talking about Remy's not here. It's gonna be free. We can all watch it together, okay? Don't worry. We'll watch it. Tyson fucking Logan? Jake fight. Whoops, sorry, Jake. I did what Tyson did. Do you want to fight me too, you cunt? I wouldn't even fight him. I'll just take it London him. But anyway.
So I will say, I don't give a flying fuck about Netflix. If Netflix wants to fight, we'll fight. Remy, if you want to do a live stream of that, we can.
Yeah, bro. I don't do that, bro. I don't give a fuck. We just won't YouTube it, innit? Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah, we won't YouTube it, so that way we don't get hit with the copy. Suck my dick, Netflix.
All right, then. You get me? But, yeah, no. So to answer the question with actual stats and shit, so my thing is, Jake Paul, even though he fixes 80% of his fights, he is legitimately a decent boxer. No one can take that away from him. He's a legitimate decent boxer.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson. Even in his fight against Roy Jones Jr., you could see that Mike Tyson is very much Mike Tyson. But that fight was also 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago. Mike Tyson is 61 years old now, or 60 something minimum. Yeah, he's an old man. He's an old man.
Tyson is an old cat at this point.
Yes, Mike Tyson. Me, you, KB, one of us would want to fight that nigga at ourselves. Fuck that. I'm over Tyson with him biting the ear.
Let's bring back the Tyson that was fighting Holyfield. Let's fucking go. Get him on a before he goes out there.
Take him off the dreams to do that.
Jake Paul not coming out alive. You bring back that motherfucker.
No, whoever's with Tyson's got to be like, no, we can't go with this plan. Takes away his pot and then hands him an 8-ball.
You lot are forgetting how Tyson lost his last match before he retired. This nigga blew out his knee throwing a punch.
Oh, I understand that. He ain't going to feel that if he's all coked out.
Punch, bro.
Tyson ain't going to feel that if he's all on the fucking 8-ball.
Well, that's another thing as well, isn't it? don't think Jake Paul does drug testing for obvious reasons. So that might be
I mean,
good.
I think we all want to see Jake Paul get his jaw from
Oh no,
here.
he will definitely get punched a few times. Like he will get rocked a good few times, but if it goes the distance, Tyson's dead. Tyson's lost. And the worst thing that can happen if Tyson hits him with some big blows, Paul survives it, and then just starts lacing him with combos. Because Tyson, it's going to be horrible. Ric Flair's last match.
Okay.
Yeah, I
don't
can't
think
see
it's-
that bad.
I don't think it's going to be that bad. Have you seen
Nope.
Tyson in the fucking training ring?
Have you what? You look again. You're thinking of videos. You're thinking of videos from 3 to 4 years ago. Now,
You
3
don't
to
think
4
you-
years
you
for a
don't
normal
think
guy.
You don't
Brother,
think Tyson is still fucking...
He's not gone from 30 to 34. He's gone from 55 to 60,
61.
59. Do you get it? Them things there are big age. That's a you're aging in. That's for sports. That's dog years, my guy. In soccer, yeah, the best striker in the world. The second he hits 34, his value has gone from 200 million to 80.
Speaking of, how is Kylian Mbappe doing?
Mbappe is the best footballer in the world currently. The best. And if he goes,
That would explain.
He's under 30, which is crazy because he's got another about 10 years minimum in him. And if he goes to any club, he'll be going to the richest club in the world.
So Saudi Arabia.
So the thing is, they tried to take him a couple times, and he said no. The richest club over here is Man City.
Hey, Remy, I don't mean to cut you off, but you do know more about the football than I do. How is that Saudi league compared to like the
dog shit?
You know,
it's absolute dog shit. So
didn't what's his name go over there? Messi.
Messi's gone to America.
Messi came to America. What was the one that went? Ronaldo went over to Saudi, right?
Ronaldo, yeah. And Ronaldo. So to put it in perspective, Ronaldo was 40 years old or 39 years old, and he's still one of the top scorers over there. In the Prem over here, once you hit 32, 33 as a striker, your days are numbered, mate. That's how.
I mean, really, any sport you hit 30s, your
unless
price goes down. You know what I mean?
Unless you are, like we said earlier, a Vince Carter, a LeBron,
right?
Even Ronaldo.
Those are rare. Those are rarities. Those are the aberrations. But on average, you're washed at 30 something.
And you don't get those a whole lot in soccer, do you, Ren?
That's what I'm trying to say. No, there's probably been about 5. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, my favorite player in the whole world. Ronaldo, Messi, and then the rest are like defenders. So
when did Beckham stop?
When he was like 33. He went to America when he hit.
Because I remember he retired like really young.
He retired young because part of his deal to go to America is that he'd have a club in his name and 50% stake in it or something like that forever. So that Inter Miami club is all Beckham's. You don't got a club.
You know who old as hell and don't get enough love? Mike Conley, 36.
Still fucking dogging.
But still, and been consistent the whole time. Like, you gonna get what you get from Mike Conley every time.
You're gonna almost get a routine double-double from him. 10 points and 10 assists.
I don't know what any of these words mean.
His poise. I mean, the nigga never got a technical foul. Never. Not one. That's insane. That is insane.
Yes, Raymond, the Bills did a whole lot of cuts today. Me and Cap will cover all of that on Tuesday. We've got a big fucking Raw Ball Tuesday football-wise.
You see what you said?
Oh, shit.
And no technical fouls. So over here in soccer, we got a club called Man United, right? Last season, they had a goalkeeper, David De Gea. This guy had the most clean sheets out of every goalkeeper last season, period. So clean sheets means he didn't concede no goals, right? They let him go.
Oh shit!
They let him go.
What?
Yeah, they let him go at the end of the season, and currently they're sitting like 9th or something. And then because his
Of course they are.
Because his wage was so high, no other club has taken him. So you have right now a top 5 goalie just sitting there wasting away. And guess what?
This reminds me of the
his 30s. So now the problem is to be giving 6 figures a week to a 30-plus-year-old goalkeeper, even though he is one of the best right now. So
that's
now,
crazy work.
He does get picked up by a team. Because he's been out of game time for so long, he's probably diminished.
How long you been out?
What are we in now? March.
2024.
I'd say about 8 months, 9 months.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is a long time to be out of action. But that reminds me of when the quarterback Lamar Jackson, when he was feuding with the Ravens about his pay, and they was like, we're gonna trade him, and nobody wanted him. Like 2-time MVP Lamar Jackson,
KB.
Nobody would touch him.
KB, my little brother Devin, if you follow the Raw Ball podcast, is a diehard Ravens fan. I was sitting in the room with him when he was scrolling through the fucking internet going, what's happening with Lamar? What's happening with Lamar? And when all of those teams were like, yeah, we don't want him, I looked at Devin and I was like, it's because he's wanting an obscene contract.
That's what people are in every sport.
The thing is Baltimore eventually conceded. I will say the whole reason that happened was because Cleveland fucked around and paid Deshaun Watson $250 million. Goddamn
guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Every fucking cent of that contract is guaranteed. Meaning if he retires tomorrow, that contract still goes to him. And this man is a man that had 26 different sexual assault charges against him.
I was not ready for that fucking plot twist.
Yeah, that Mr. Happy Ending. Yeah, I remember that.
Why I know his name as well. But you see what you just said there about pricing, right? You see, you mentioned Messi. So when Messi was at Barca, when he moved to PSG, because he was worth so much, they had to pay half this guy's money in Bitcoin. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Now, yeah, in Bitcoin. Now you mentioned Saudi Arabia. What Saudi Arabia are doing is because their league is so unestablished and there's no quality over there. What they're doing is that anyone that was a somebody over here or is a somebody, they are just throwing money at them. And as you don't know, Saudi Arabia is probably the richest country right now. So what they've done, for example, Ronaldo is on, I think, 1.8 million a week. Think about that. A week. So say
a week.
8 million a week.
So say Ronaldo now, say like if he was to leave that contract and he wanted to come back over to the West or whatever, no team in the world is going to buy him because what are you going to do? Offer him 500k a week from 1.8 million? It's impossible. So what he's done now is he's fucked himself, and it's happened to a lot of players right now. There was a player over here called Jordan Henderson, English player.
I actually have heard his name.
Do you know why? Because in the World Cup a few years ago, he was... So what England like to do is every time there's a World Cup, they find one player and they tout him to be the next guy to break out. And it never fucking happens, right? And so Henderson was the last one. He's gone to Saudi Arabia. He was there for about 4 months. Jordan Henderson's coming back over here, mate. And what's happened now is he's had to go to any team per se, as opposed to where he was before, because his wage demands.
I mean, the smart thing to do would just be to go to Saudi Arabia, stack your bread, and then go wherever you want to go after that.
What's this, yeah?
And I think that's more than likely what Ronaldo's doing, right? Like he's just going to stack his chips and then
He only cares about money. Ronaldo don't give a shit about anything. Watch this, yeah?
I mean, that's the whole point, though.
Hey, wait, guys.
You going to stack your bread.
There's a player called Laporte, yeah? This guy was a world-class player maybe 6 years ago. Right now, yeah, he's in Saudi Arabia on 403 grand a week.
A week.
Yeah? N'Golo Kante, he was a Chelsea player, won the World Cup with us and whatnot, yeah? He probably left his prime maybe 4 years ago. He's currently over in El Etihad, 411 a week.
That's crazy.
They just throw money. They just literally throw money at anyone. Here's this. Sadio Mane is one of the best players in the world. He's probably top 5. He's around. He's probably not as good, but could have been or can be as good as Mbappe. He currently is in Saudi Arabia, 658 grand a week. So what happens now is when these men want to come back over here, no one is giving you that money, my guy. Literally no one. Watch this. They have. So Benzema, do you know who Karim Benzema is?
I do not know that last name.
Real Madrid striker for years. Banger. He's on 1.65 a week. He's on 1.65 a week. Neymar's on 1.65 a week. And Ronaldo, he has a new contract. He's on 3.29 a week.
Million.
Damn.
Yes.
A week.
So you asked about Saudi
Arabia. I
Arabia.
also forgot Neymar was out there.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia are literally just ruining the football. They're just ruining.
I feel like the NBA is starting to throw around money like that too, because I'm a Celtic fan, die hard, I bleed green, whatever you want to call it. Jaylen Brown is not worth $15.
So the thing with the NBA is they've kind of tried to match MLB contracts over the last couple of years because I believe it was a couple of years ago we saw Mookie Betts sign a 10-year deal for $500 million. That's half a fucking billion. And I know for a fact LeBron sat there and was like, I can make that. And LeBron led to Steph, led to Durant, look, in the next couple of years, we are going to see sports pay players way fucking more than they ever
we already
needed to.
Yeah, it's already happening.
How is your number two guy making $300 million?
By the way,
$300 million for the number 2 guy. 2.
Wait, 1 second.
Not one.
Guys, we got to look at the comments. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, Raymond pointed out that it is our teams going against each other tonight.
Not that, bro. He asked, what do you think about Okada joining the Young Bucks? Don't forget,
I thought that was
a wrestling podcast.
I thought that was going to be the big main end because Okada to AEW, Okada Elite.
Fair.
I thought it was great. I thought it was perfect booking.
I wanted to jump to this next.
What's that?
The WWE Hall of Fame.
Who's been added? Bull Nanko.
Yeah, we've got Bull Nakano and Paul Heyman as the 2 headliners.
All right. So first off, fuck Paul Heyman. Just gonna say that. Does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Yes. Is he a cunt? Big yes. 2 things can work at the same time.
What did he do to you? What did I miss?
Bro. He's a Zionist, bro. He's a big Zionist, my guy.
Okay. Massive. I was about to say, what did I miss?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Yeah. He basically said a big fuck you to the whole Palestine thing that's going on right now, making fun of it on Twitter. Like, nah, he like Rim said, does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Abso-fucking-lutely. But 2 things can be true, and then he's a piece of shit.
Okay. See, shit I missed.
You know, my man.
And I hate to say that shit too.
You see, my man, he set himself on fire in protest of Palestine, man.
Yeah, the U.S. Air Force kid, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's happening is maybe a week or 2 ago. I'm not good with time right now. Fucking an account has tweeted basically they've incorporated that happening in a tongue-in-cheek way to Paul Heyman somehow. That
Yeah, they said Paul Heyman is trending higher than that idiot that set himself on fire.
Yeah,
And Paul Heyman.
Oh
retweeted it.
no! I saw that, and I thought it was
Yeah.
the most poor, out of taste.
Okay, so that was the first thing, and then literally a day later, he basically doubled down by tweeting something else that alluded to the sentiment of the people that were pissed at the tweet.
Yeah, he made fun of from the river to the sea. He stated like from the desert to the beach or some shit.
So something that we know about Heyman is that he is like heavily Jewish, like
That is Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
But the thing is I don't think we've seen MJF say anything about it. But if Heyman is going out of his way to do shit like that, and as you said, because I even know what was it, the river to the sky or something like that.
The river to the sea.
River to the sea, like.
Don't worry, man. You know you're right, bro. Don't worry, bro.
I was gonna say I've read like bits and pieces of shit like that, and the way that Heyman has been going about that is disgusting. Moreover than
foul.
Anything. But
yeah, when he could have just shut the fuck up. And we would have, we wouldn't have to take sides. You know what I mean?
Did he have to respond to that tweet by that person? Absolutely. Fucking not.
You know how much Paul Heyman gets tweeted. Like, you picked that fucking tweet to retweet. Like, you think we out here a bunch of idiots? Come on, man.
Yeah, no. Okay. You guys pointed something out that I wasn't necessarily too knowledgeable of. So thank you guys for that. But I will say with Bull Nakano, somebody who one of the biggest influences on all of professional wrestling getting inducted, that's incredible. Who else do we see getting inducted in the Philly Hall of Fame?
Road Dogg.
I said Tommy.
Oh. Road Dogg.
I say Tommy Dreamer or Sandman, someone from ECW.
Okay, I'll give you those.
Was Triple H a fan of ECW?
Fuck it, Balls Mahoney.
Was Triple H a fan of ECW?
Not that I know of. Not that I know.
I don't think he'd be giving a shit about ECW loyalty.
But here's the thing.
The reason why Paul Heyman. I just think Paul Heyman. Obviously, Paul Heyman is, regardless of him being in Philly or not, Paul Heyman's a respected person. They wanted to put Paul Heyman in the Hall of Fame from Vince McMahon, but I don't think Triple H said, "Oh, ECW, Philly, Paul Heyman, he's not going to be doing good deeds for Philly just because." You don't think
Heyman would have slid that in?
No, there's reports that Paul Heyman never wanted to be in the Hall of Fame. As I just said, Vince McMahon was trying to put him in for ages. Apparently, the only reason why he even agreed to it is because it's in Philly.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he said, apparently, he says he sees it. Hall of Fame is something you do at the end of your career. He said his career is not ended.
Got you.
I mean,
I did wonder when it came out, like, why the fuck is he not in there already? That would explain.
I think people got the wrong idea of Triple H. Like, what's happened is, once Vince McMahon left the company, because there was such a blatant and noticeable change, people thought it's gone from night to day. It hasn't. It's still nighttime. It's just not as dark. Like, let's not forget, Triple H was raised in the company's mold under Vince McMahon this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're going to have their differences, but when it comes to certain politics and whatnot, you don't unlearn them things overnight. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not.
No, I mean, I feel like, he's married to his daughter. Like, he's, even before he got into the business side, he's been under Vince McMahon's wing, under his tutelage. So I'm sure he picked up some of his habits, some of his ways of thinking. Like,
you know that. Like, he would have been directly taught. And here's another thing. Triple H has never been a man to do fanfare. Like all them people he brought back, he didn't bring them back for the fans. He brought them back for himself. It just happened to align with what we wanted half the time.
Do you guys want an absolutely perfect example of this?
Yes.
Let's use his creative control against Booker T at WrestleMania.
Bro, you can use that. You can use the fact that everything he said to CM Punk and Daniel Bryan in his promos was off script. Like he's always shown himself. Do you know what I mean?
Did you guys? I think I'm blocked by Ryback, so I haven't had a chance to see it. I didn't even say anything about Ryback.
By Ryback.
I didn't even say anything about the guy, but I guess Ryback went off about Paul Heyman's induction.
How many you blocked by Ryback?
Did he?
I didn't do anything. I got blocked by Teddy Long. Leave me alone.
That's wild.
Well, at least you didn't get blocked by Swerve. Not my finest.
So KB, before we go any further, my Nuggets, your Celtics, also my Celtics. Who wins tonight?
You have Robo for this, my guy.
We do. I'm always betting on my boys. What you mean? We just lost a stupid ass. We gave a game away. We pissed off. We getting the dub tonight.
Ryback called him Cobblepot.
Yeah,
Ryback called him the Penguin.
Fucking great in that comparison stuff.
I've always said he's looked like the Penguin.
Paul Heyman could easily be Penguin.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like he needs to go ahead and do it for Halloween one time just to make us all happy.
Fuck it. He's a good enough actor. I think Paul Heyman can do it on the screen.
Whatever the fuck. Either way, I get to see it, so let's do it.
Unfortunately, we got Colin Farrell as the next Penguin, so let's see how that goes.
Colin Farrell? Fucking hell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell put on a fat suit and did a lot of makeup to play the Penguin.
All the fat actors out there, and you get somebody that got to wear a goddamn fat suit.
Hey, man, if he makes it work, he makes it work.
Colin Farrell. I knew he was Irish. He is 47 years old.
Interesting. Oh, you give me 5 free spins and don't give me no money. That's racist.
Hey, what y'all think about that Riho match last night?
Who?
Riho and Chris Statlander.
Oh, KB, you know I can't get through a Riho match.
Yeah, I was hoping Matthew was gonna say something different because I had nothing to say about that match.
You know I can't get through a Riho match, KB.
I can't do it, man.
You said
it's two types of people. Ones that love Riho and ones that hate her.
I don't even hate her. I don't dislike her at all. I just can't get behind it, man.
You set me up for a layup like Dwayne Wade.
I did, because I remember what both of y'all.
Hey, guys, sorry. Luka and Washington both hit the rebounds targets for me.
Hey, let's go.
So that's good.
I told you he been a triple-double machine. You was going to cash in on that. That's easy.
Oh, the Raptors game only in the second quarter.
For you know I can't get through a Riho match. For me, I just cannot get past the fact that somebody that looks like they weigh the size of they weigh the amount of a toothpick is going to beat Nyla Rose for the initial AEW World Title match.
Yes, sir.
Because we didn't have no background or knowledge of Rio as well. I think that's
it wasn't even the fact that I didn't have background knowledge of her.
It definitely doesn't help, bro. Trust me. Because
it didn't help,
bro. If you had been watching Rio for 3 years before she came to AEW, it wouldn't have been that shocking.
Is Riho throwing suplexes on 250-pound people?
I don't know. Probably could be a spot for her, isn't it?
I doubt it.
All right, guys. Yo, listen. What I'm gonna say is just tread very carefully when you're speaking on body weight and that of women, in it. Like that's not So,
No, I'm not trying to like body shame at all.
no, I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying that it's easy for people.
I can understand that.
But I get
But
I hear it. The optics, and that's the same reason I can't get behind it. The optics is very hard to, and it's funny because Zelina Vega is very small.
And she dresses like a pillowcase.
Yeah, the dress, her wrestling gear doesn't help. I think that's where it is. Her gear don't help, and her moves aren't impactful. Like she's not a stiff worker. That's probably what it is. Maybe she just needs to be a stiff worker. Just be fucking elbowing niggas.
Yeah, she got the speed and the agility. That's sure.
Kenny Omega has gone out on a limb and said that she could beat the ass of a majority of the people that talk on her size and stuff like that. Show us that.
I fuck with Rio, man. I fucks with Rio. I don't know. I kind of dig it. It's like the super fucking underdog. And she quick, and she is, she'll surprise you every now and again. But I get what you're saying because she took a hit last night and went flying.
Here's what I absolutely love about Riho is the fact that she is able to show how athletic and agile she is. That crossbody that she does, where she does a full 360 on someone while she's in midair, is insane.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
But
she surprise you from time to time.
If she is a heavy hitter, I want to see that. Like if she can throw strikes that look like it will put down some of the bigger women on that roster, I want to see that. Riho does not show that in any of her matches.
No, she's not a striker. She's definitely not a striker.
Believable.
But what did you think of the match, though, KB? Why you asked? I'm curious.
I asked because I know both of y'all don't fuck with Riho, and I knew the content purposes was gonna be gold. But I thought, I fucks with Riho. There's two types, there's people that like her, there's people that don't. I fucks with her. I like the way I'm a high flying fan. You know what I mean? So I'm for anybody that's quick and can.
Oh, is it? So
can give me some shit to surprise me. You said what?
So do you like Gravity?
I thought you said Phoenix.
Not really.
Why Gravity?
I fuck with Ray Phoenix too. I sure do. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that.
Gravity is more of a high flyer than Riho. So why don't you like Gravity?
Oh, nigga, let me tell you, when you just said that, I did not. I don't even know if I should say this, but I'm high as hell. But I thought you was talking about literal gravity. Like, I'm like, that's how I'm like, if I like high flyers, then no, I don't like gravity.
KB, how stoned are you right now?
I'm gonna go sit in the corner, nigga. I'm gonna time out like a mother. I legit though, dude.
You know I couldn't even laugh.
Hey, look, stall me out. Stall me out.
Next fucking subject.
Oh shit. No, I fuck with Gravity, the wrestler.
Did you
I'm a fan of any high flyer.
I do not care. Do not give a shit. Don't give a fuck. Do not give a flying fuck.
Hey, look.
Professionals out here, man. What I'm working with.
Remy cannot work under these conditions.
Remy just hit us with the I'm old, I'm tired, I'm hurt, and I work with fucking children.
I'm trying to be an adult. He says while playing the computer game at 3 a.m.
Shit.
Raymond said, I heard rumors that Dean Ambrose is coming back at Mania. Is that true? I think he's under.
Bro, no,
Hell
wait.
no.
2.5
Everyone
years.
shut the fuck up. Listen, this is the third time this week someone has said sorry, Raymond, you're going to get offended. This is the third time this week someone has just come on this fucking podcast and said some ape shit, dumbass shit, bro. I'm sick of it.
Chill out.
I've had Mercedes Moné is going to come and help Bailey. I've had, what the fuck did Shug say the other day? I was going to jump through the screen and attack him, bro. He said some shit the other day that was so fucking preposterous.
Shit.
Now, Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, BCC leader, dude who was on TV last week, is coming to WrestleMania. Bear in mind, we are in
That's
March
a month
right
away.
now. We are literally in March right now. I'm sick of this shit, my guy. I'm tired. What did Shug say? What was it that Shug said? Shug said some dumbass shit.
Bro.
What was it?
I can't remember. All I remember is his friend said something about Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
And Shug said something.
Mm-hmm.
And someone said something in the chat the other day as well. Look, you can
Remy is tired. Remy is
He
stressed.
said,
what's happening, man? What's happening?
oh yeah, well we know that, Courtney. We know that's coming.
So Raymond, to answer your question or to your rumor, I think the rumor's wrong, my guy.
I think the rumor's wrong.
We love you, Raymond. We hope you're okay after that. We hope you're okay.
Oh man.
Remy's about to have a fucking stroke,
Look,
and it's not the good kind.
Hey, oh my mama is.
Is that from Sportskeeda or Ringside News? What
As Courtney said, is that from Sportskeeda?
what fake news site are you getting it from? You getting it from KD's High Thoughts?
Hey, fuck you.
Sasha making her debut in my hometown next week of Boston. Holy hell! Wait, Courtney, she's not making it in Boston with one S. It's Boston with two S's.
It's Boston.
It's Boston.
And yeah, Moxley is not leaving AEW.
Hell no. If you want to know how Dean Ambrose or John Moxley feel about WWE, just go ahead and cop that autobiography, and you'll be absolutely sure that he is not going back.
KB, have you actually listened to it or read that?
I read that shit.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you guys have the physical copies?
Nah, bro, I read that shit.
Yeah, I do. Nah, I have the physical book.
I I don't do nothing. I don't have a book.
Okay, so you had the audiobook.
No.
How the fuck did you read it?
On his phone. You can read on your phone.
No, I understand that, but like,
Now he
send me the
understands that I
website.
didn't buy it, KB. That's what he's getting at.
Oh.
But did you read it or did
Yes,
you
bro.
do
I
the
read
audiobook?
I read it with my eyes and my
Okay.
brain. Word for
I want
word.
to listen to the audiobook because it's read by him.
No, it's not. It's just a man reading it with a John Moxley AI voice.
No. There, Moxley did the audible for it.
None of that. Why does John Moxley sound like a Londoner from Wood Green? I fucking hate Vince McMahon. He wanted me to say something about Roman's cancer. I was like, nah, mate, fuck that. So this that's an excerpt from the book, guys, read by John Moxley. Definitely not me. Money, definitely not ciphering the money to my account.
We got.
But yeah, wait. Sorry, can I just say, if you would like to know how Moxley is not going to WrestleMania, count 90 days from now and see if that ties into a WrestleMania return. Also, just ask yourself a little bit. Where the fuck would he be returning on the card?
Oh, you know, man, he would insert himself into the Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Rock Roman thing.
No, he won't.
Did you hear how many names I said in that one sentence?
Right.
Do I need to throw Paul Heyman, Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso, Solo Sikoa, potentially Tama Tonga?
Tonga, and maybe a Jacob.
He would insert himself into the company-wide training.
Fucking long, bro. But yeah, no, sorry, man. I just had to squash that one instantly. Oh, Raymond's.
Yeah, we beat that dead.
Sorry, Raymond. I'm still your friend, my guy. You should be used to me by now. You've been in enough streams. If not, then I'm sure Matthew.
Good deal. Hey, we can't let this stream end without talking about Dirty Dom putting on against Gunther.
I was going to mention that.
That's actually great because our final topic is going to be Okada doing the whole elite gimmick and being all over in AEW. But yes, Dirty Dom had his best match against Gunther this week.
Man, they cooked.
And I said earlier in the week that Dominic Mysterio's best match was his first match against Seth Rollins. And he proved me wrong by showing that he's definitely progressed hella in the ring.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Dom Mysterio. And also, Gunther, you could make a fucking mop bucket go a 5-star match.
No,
I'm telling you. Oh man, here this hating ass guy.
He doesn't sell good enough. The only person I take that,
Remy, I want you to throw up.
Hear me out. I take that sentence very literal. I take it literal. I literally ADHD'd off picture a man wrestling a broomstick. Yeah? I'm picturing them selling for the broomstick, not hitting no offense. The only people that's going to do that is Dolph Ziggler, Kenny Omega, and maybe.
Are you saying Omega because he had a match with Yoshihiko?
Partly, and also because Omega will V-trigger the broomstick and snap it in half, and it would look amazing.
So you're meaning to tell me, the eyes on screen, that Gunther cannot chop a broomstick in half?
That's all he will do, bro.
Bro, give me 25 minutes of him doing fucking basic wrestling moves to a broomstick, and I will be happy with that.
That doesn't count as having a 5-star match with a broomstick. That just counts as fulfilling Matthew's kink.
No, I think him not selling is a part of his gimmick. Like,
not against a broomstick.
Hey, did you
I'm
see
talking
him
about the broomstick. Take the opponent out.
Did you see him as Big Van? Did you see him as Big Van Walter in his old days when he was doing fucking kaiju pro wrestling and shit like that?
When he was big,
boy can sell.
Have you ever seen?
And I have a match. Here's the match that sold me on Gunther. Him versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Hello, no one's questioning Gunther's in-ring ability. We are questioning his ability to have a match with a literal broomstick. Let's stay on top.
And I think he could still do it against a broomstick. If he can make Zack Sabre Jr., who looks like literally Plank from fucking Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Are you mad? Zack Sabre Jr. could break every part of your body.
Oh, no, I absolutely know this, and I will do that for content purposes. I think we've already gone over this.
Zack Sabre Jr.'s aesthetic. Zack Sabre Jr.'s aesthetic is that of an old school English, British, London.
But by the way, Zack Sabre Jr., if you want to break me, stretch me, or do anything to me on the podcast for content purposes, I'll do it.
That sounds.
You got a new submission you want to try? I'll be there.
Maddie is your guy, and we're going to be there to watch.
But anyway, we're here to talk about Gunther, and
we are about to get a fucking restraining order, courtesy of Matty.
What did I do?
Zack Sabre, he's going to be like, did this tosser just say he wants me to stretch him?
Exactly.
He said stretch or do anything to.
No.
Exactly.
You know what?
Stretch, do anything. He said, my body is at your disposal.
My friend, Kate Fightful, has once said that if she were to go into a wrestling match with Zack Sabre Jr., she would have his hands handcuffed behind his back. And I pointed out the fact that that wouldn't even help because that motherfucker could probably put you in an octopus stretch with just his legs.
He could still put you in a submission with his hands behind his back, 100%.
Yeah,
I'm worried that his power is so strong that if he's restrained, he's going to telekinetically put you into a single leg Boston Crab.
Not telekinetic. That's wild.
Two of the best technical wrestlers in the world, Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit. But when you watch the actual sequences, their technicality wasn't Daniel Bryan, Zack Sabre Jr., even Daniel Garcia.
That's why I say that the first match at Wrestle Dream is a perfect match. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bryan Danielson, their first match
in the world, bro.
Yeah, their first match against each other.
It was for the time. Like, it was for the time. Everybody gonna elevate. Every sport's gonna elevate. You're gonna get better and better. New techniques are gonna be brought in. I think for the time, Kurt and Benoit were like top tier. Would they be top tier today? We don't know. But for the time, they would.
No,
I think they would.
I know.
Well, sorry, Matty, go on.
I know we've got 40 people in the viewers right now. So if you guys in the chat, if you guys want to in the chat, hit us up because this next little bit might get a little controversial.
Talk your shit.
If Benoit were alive right now, that whole situation never happened. My dream match would be him versus Bryan Danielson or him versus Sabre. Because
I want Will.
You want Will Ospreay?
Mm-hmm. I want to see Will versus everybody, all the greats, if I could have it that way.
Understandable. Which, by the way, Courtney says Will versus Kyle last night was top tier.
Oh, yeah.
Cooked. Flames. They ate down on that. I mean, you can't watch that match one time. That's the kind of match you got to go back, watch it again.
I don't know if you lot saw, but on the Crew Day podcast, I tweeted before the match even started, this is going to be the best match for the night. I said this is going to be one of the best matches of the year. I said.
Yeah, I was about to say you said match of the night, match of the month, match of the year potentially.
I told you, like, listen, I am as high on Kyle Fletcher as I am on Will Ospreay. Do you get it? Like, Kyle Fletcher is literally Will Ospreay 2.0.
He is, I mean, great. That was a top tier. That's one of those matches where you feel lucky to be watching the shit.
It's one of those matches that reminds you why you love this fucking sport.
Facts. Big facts. Like, that was a match. I could see. I mean, I could have kept watching all night.
You see, to go back to the Dominic Gunther match, it was a good match, and as you lot know, I'm a big fan of Dominic. But I will say, Dominic's ceiling is he'll have his best matches against a high flyer, like someone equally as fast as him, or someone that's either like a brawler or just a giant. Do you get it? And even the small guy versus giant formula, I don't really work with Dom because he's not Rey Mysterio. He's not a small guy. He's slim, but he's not.
Nah, he's not.
He's at 6'2". You're not small at all, my man. Do you know what I mean? But what it is now is when he's facing a brawler, and because he likes to fly around the ring and he's generally fast, when he gets shot down, the optics look great. Like if Gunther slaps him with a chop, it looks mad. Or if Dom goes for a springboard and he gets taken out the air, it looks good. But then if you're facing like Dominic versus LA Knight, is going to be a basic match.
I think that's mostly on the case of LA Knight, but I digress.
Yeah, but also because Dominic does moves in which he can bounce off of his opponent. even if they're limited or not.
If
Rey Mysterio
Braun
matches-
has a top tier dance partner like a Gunther, you get a match like you got on Monday.
Okay,
Mhm.
well, what's this?
He has to have somebody top tier.
No, not top tier. Not necessarily top tier. He just has to have someone that complements his moveset. That's what I'm saying. And don't forget, all your reversals and whatnot, how you reverse moves and all that, that's what plays into a match looking good. For example, Takeshita's Blue Thunderbomb on Will Ospreay's Oscar.
Oh my God,
Right,
that
cool.
was incredible.
Now watch this. Watch this now. Randy Orton is a top wrestler. Do you know what he wouldn't have done in that moment? He wouldn't have done a Blue Thunderbomb. He would have probably done a high angle backdrop. That moment wouldn't have been as big in that match. That wouldn't have been as memorable. But that's based on.
You talking about Randy
But-
now
but-
or
but-
Randy
but
in his
that's-
prime?
That's
Talking about
that's
Randy Orton. Wait, hear me out. Randy Orton
But
has
you-
never done
you
a
have
Blue
to-
Thunderbomb. No, wait. I'm trying to get a
Hold
point
on.
across to KB, bro. Like Randy Orton has never hit a Blue Thunderbomb, exciting type move. So what I'm talking about with your opponent having to have a matching moveset is in that moment there, if Ospreay done that
It's-
Oscar and he faced Orton or he faced Kevin Owens or he faced that move that they would have done to reverse that might have been very different. If it was Jinder Mahal, he would have just fucking cut the back of their heads.
so
Right,
so
right.
I do 1000% agree there. It's all in the moveset.
Yeah, I do
Like-
too.
Like Sami Zayn might have thought to use the Blue Thunder Bomb in that moment in
Mhm.
time.
And it would have been
But
just as amazing.
you give that moment to like a Roderick Strong. You want to know what he's doing? He's aiming himself a little bit to the he's aiming himself a little bit to the back a little bit, and then he's dropping down to one knee, so that way you're landing on his knee. Like
You see what I'm saying?
it-
Or
it's-
he would have
it's
just straight
all
up caught him like a
movement.
baby and dropped him on the back. And
Now-
again, thank you.
Here's the thing. You give that spot to someone like a Chad Gable, you were going to get maybe that high angle high angle suplex, but you're going to get it in a way that he catches them, stands up vertically, and then bridges into it.
A power feat. And that's what I'm saying. All
So
those little intricacies.
it's all
plays
based
a part.
on who's it's the dance partner. Cap always
Yeah, it's
points
got to be a
out-
good match. Yeah.
Cap always points out because he's not the biggest fan of the Elite, so he'll always try to find ways.
Crazy that
He
Raymond just
thinks-
asked that.
he
And look
thinks
who's on
that-
the screen.
What's up?
Raymond just asked
Hey,
how long does
there's-
Randy Orton have?
There he is. Speaking of how long do we think Orton has?
Look at my
Half
screen,
a
bro.
year at the most.
Not
Ain't that
long.
mad timing? Am I the
Not
only?
long.
Am I the only one that finds this crazy, bro? I didn't plan this shit, bro. This is
No,
what I'm trying to
bro.
show you, lot.
I was about to say, Courtney even brought up Maxine Dupree before Maxine came up on your screen. Like they've
It
been
happens
on
all
point
the
tonight.
time.
They listen.
When
They listen.
anytime I play this game, yeah, and then say like I'm watching wrestling, say like a match is on, does a wrestler not come out right after? It's fucking crazy. Randy
Now,
Orton has 4 back bumps left in him, bro. That's how.
I say Randy Orton has until SummerSlam of in-ring competition.
Mm.
His biggest moment in his career was SummerSlam. That's when he won the World Heavyweight Championship as the youngest ever superstar. If you
Mhm.
retire him at SummerSlam, I don't think people would be disappointed.
I think he got at least 2 SummerSlams left in him.
And,
And I'm only saying that because he looks good and he's not taking bumps right now.
And
So I'm thinking he's trying to prolong his shit.
Both Courtney and Raymond brought up, especially after how he looked with those back bumps at the chamber.
That's what I was gonna say. Did you not see how he was looking at the chamber? You're saying he's not taking many bumps. Look what happens when he does take a bump. He's about to die.
Right.
That dude. Again, it could be said.
But the not taking bumps is trying to prolong his career. So I think we got at least 2 SummerSlams there. And then he out of here.
2 SummerSlams?
2 SummerSlams of limited bumps and mostly talking, and he gonna be out.
Hey, I'm about to give my nigga Jimmy Uso the United States title, boy.
Hey, Courtney's with you there,
Yeet.
KB.
No yeet.
Oh, you.
See, Courtney, we here.
I thought you were
We
about
here.
to.
My boy Randy just
thought you
gonna
were
be
about
along
to-
for the. Man, get out of here with the scissoring. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh,
Do you know,
and-
Matty, that is so funny for so many reasons.
And yes, the RKOs looked painful. Orton delivered 2 RKOs, and
They
it
did.
looked
They
very
did.
painful.
It's kind of like it make me wince a little bit. Like, yeah. Is this gonna be the one that put him on the shelf for a little while?
Oh, back in his days in OVW, huh, Courtney?
Since
tell you what.
2000, yeah.
I
Damn.
watched Randy Orton first when he came out in his blue pants, his blue shorts, doing that all. Finish on his overdrive and
the fucking greatest ring taunt of all time. I'm a make.
Oh wait. Before we move on to the last topic, I know we gotta get to Okada and all that. But can we talk? Shout out to Trick Williams. He is back. I'm ready for this feud.
Did you
It's
hear that pop?
Delicious. It's gonna be delicious.
Did you hear
Trick is
the electricity in that fucking building when he returned?
He got it. He has the it factor. He is over the fucking moon. I cannot wait for this feud. I cannot wait.
You know what's so funny about Trick? When he first came in with Carmelo, he was fucking annoying. I don't know.
Dude,
what
he was
they tried
atrocious
to
in the
do
ring
first.
too.
Bro, they tried to give him like that, you know, like slick talking, 1980s, cool, slick, like, but it was, oh, fuck. I couldn't stand him, bro.
He was a little over the top when he first got there.
Definitely has a hit factor, man. He's
Oh,
I know
yeah.
I mentioned this shit a lot, but he's bulking the fuck up in it. Like, I don't know what Triple H is doing down there to them wrestlers, but he's got them on some beefy ball. Cups are probably their drug tests are probably burning cups. I'll tell you that much. Bro, he looks like he could lift the fucking ring, bro.
Dude, Trick Williams is literally built out like the letter T.
Well, this is the thing. If you look at
his core is so tight. Dude has an 8-pack, but he is so built outward at his chest shoulder region.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying.
He should be walking around like this.
Look at a video of him from like August. He wasn't that big, bro.
I mean, you pointed out with Kyle Fletcher.
But my man, what's his name? Trick, bro. Wait, oh yeah, I forgot I can do this. So watch this. I'll show you. You're not gonna be like, oh shit. You got a picture. Bro, I noticed these things. As I said, my dad's a bro. So subconsciously, I always like physiques and that. I always notice. All right. So what? Don't piss me off.
Once you throw it up, I'll be able to throw it on the screen.
Yeah. I'm just getting them, so I don't have to.
One thing they never gonna have to pipe in is whoop that Trick.
Oh my God, no! Dude, the way that NXT crowd was in unison,
on fire.
like I said on Twitter, it gave me goosebumps. There are very few entrances in wrestling right now that give me goosebumps.
But
in a packed arena,
same thing.
Will Ospreay. That NXT audience gives me goosebumps when Trick Williams music hits.
Mm-hmm. It's lovely. I love that for him.
The thing is as well, though, even when he came to help Carmelo on SmackDown, obviously the pop wasn't going to be as big, but as everyone knows, and on the main roster do not know who the fuck they are, but they knew who Trick was. You get it?
They were chanting "Whoop that Trick" on SmackDown.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's literally what I just said.
I'm just backing you
Even
up.
if you don't know who he is, like it's just catchy.
The crowd pops for him massive. Like he's like
Mhm.
he's only gonna get, and even like his in ring, because he's not the best. If you watch his first match he had with Ilya as opposed to his second match, he fucking had leaps and bounds of a difference. Dude is money.
Absolutely. I love it. I tweeted the other day that I'm so glad I'm here for his beginning because the watching the rise to the top is gonna be so fucking fun.
I hope so as well, but the last time I saw a black guy on NXT that I thought was going to take over the world, it didn't go.
No. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Remy.
Didn't go too well, my guy. I'm just saying, did it? So look, this is Trick Williams last year, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look how slim, look how thin he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look at his shoulders, look around his chest here, yeah, specifically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if we were to go to here, I don't know what's on the screen no more. Oh wait, one second.
Same picture.
Tab instead. Boom. Yeah, Matty, next one. Do you see what I listen? Just so you don't know I'm not tweaking, yeah? Listen to the song that's come on the Xbox right now.
Trick Williams music just came on.
They listening for show.
I told you, yeah, I don't know how it happened.
It's blatant at this point.
This
It happened,
2K
but
is fucking omnipotent.
Look at Trick's chest here. I don't know if I can zoom in. It's not letting me get open image.
You can already see the difference, and you don't even have to zoom in. You can already see the difference from far away.
Yeah, look, boom, here you go. Look. First of all, you see all this on your chest? That's acne. You only get that from reds.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
Look. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Are you telling me? So in the
I love the
space
Farouk
of,
bands though.
Yeah, bro. It don't make sense. That's what it is. Farouk, yeah. And Ahmed Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
But don't get me wrong, he looks amazing, man. It just
He do.
helps his image.
They do. Hey, what you think about Montez weight gain? Do you think that was authentic, or you think he was hitting the roids?
Who?
Montez. I hate to say it. It had to be the juice.
Oh, okay, I thought I was the only one. I didn't want to say that, but that's my boy.
But the thing is here, with Montez Ford doing the bodybuilding thing around last year or something, but also he has come out recently to state that he has body dysmorphia badly. So that's why if you notice, I don't really speak on Montez. I read it. Yeah, he has body dysmorphia bad.
Not him and Bianca. Well, I guess they're gonna lean on each other. Then, guys.
That's insane because he looks incredible.
As does Bianca.
Both of them do. Damn,
it's insane because body dysmorphia can hit anybody. It's one of those things because you could be the most well-built, handsome person or beautiful person on the planet, and you can still in the back of your mind think, I look hideous, I look horrible.
Yeah, you can see something totally different in the picture.
70% of bodybuilders fucking hate the way they look. They just like the way they look as opposed to where they were previously. But 70% of bodybuilders are the most insecure. It's great. That's literally a fact as well. I've been in and out of gyms.
That's not hard to believe.
I have like my dad's gym friends, fucking my dad, people I know personally, and it's a fact, bro. Even when you look at them YouTubers and them gym influencers and that, if you really watch their video, like, when you watch their videos and you really listen to them.
Peace out, Courtney.
Yeah, thanks for coming through, man. But yeah, a lot of them are insecure, bro. That's why a lot of people go gym in the first place. There's very few people that actually go gym solely to be fit. More time people go gym through insecurity.
Yeah, because they don't like the way they look, or people have commented on the way they look.
Sometimes it's even, look at breakups. And a lot of time when man them go through a breakup, they go straight in the gym. It's not because, I want to look better, but sometimes
you're right.
I mean, it come from a place of hurt or motivation.
Yeah, like their confidence is non-existent when they don't have like a woman. So it's like I better go to the gym so that I can get one because obviously they don't want me like this.
Sometimes it's just like, so even myself, when I broke up with my ex, I was like going back in the gym, but it wasn't because I needed to get that's never been an issue. It was more so just the fact of having structure. Do you know what I mean? But again, it's just that motivation, that initial motivation. Even people that go gym to be fit, there's usually something that's happened that makes them say, I need to be fit. It's never just you wake up and like, that's what I'm saying. So being insecure or having body dysmorphia shouldn't be a shock to nobody. Do you know what I mean? Because that's generally what drives them into bodybuilding. Good night, Courtney. Thanks for coming through.
I just want to point out that I got my own separate good night from Courtney. So, you know,
so
I'm just saying.
So, you got an issue. As long as it ain't Queen, I'm in Jade, Cargill, Athena, I don't care, man. You can have all the good nights, speak.
Hey, shout out to Queen Aminata. That's my dog. She be, you know,
we be
socializing on Twitter. She be socializing with me on Twitter and all that, so we tight now. Me and Queen Aminata.
Socialize. Don't do that, KB, man. You
be like, oh
KB be like, you killed it tonight. She be like, thanks. KB be like, we G's for years.
I mean, what? And facts. She be liking all my tweets, hollering at it. I mean, come on now, don't be salty because Naya ain't came to you yet. It's all right. It's all right.
Naya has responded to me more times than anyone's been responded to by any wrestler in the crew day, period.
No, my God. Oh, my God. Lie.
Is it?
I have hosted
live
all professional wrestler trivia match.
That doesn't count. I'm talking about repeated interactions on socials.
My boy Khan, he be liking all my tweets. Queen Aminata, she like all my tweets. She respond. He respond. Cause of who? Justice for Khan. Right here. Right here. Hit him with that. I started this gangster shit.
So the big topic tonight, to finish tonight's
what we talking about? Yes.
Is Kazuchika Okada has made his debut in AEW, and it has appeared that he has gone heel, joining the Elite.
Best booking ever. That was the best way to book him. Like to go back to what we started talking about, how we started the show, and you know, is he a needle mover and all of that, and the ratings and everything. I think that he can be if he's booked properly, and I think pairing him up with the Elite. Yeah, I mean, it could go so many different ways, especially with them firing Kenny Omega. Like this is great booking on TK's behalf. I'm excited for the run. What y'all think?
It's a good setup for Kenny versus Okada in the AEW.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I'm not really sold on Okada in the ring, innit? Like, so I'm not really hyped for nothing for his matches. But I will say the debut was really good. Like, I did like that. I did like his the swerve. That was fucking amazing. Like, genuinely popped me. I think I even watched it back. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that was really good booking. I'm interested to see where he goes and how they use him, considering I know he's not going to be much of a promo guy. Let's just say that. So yeah, interesting. I know, obviously, like I mentioned, the needle mover and shit. We will know next week because we know he's going to be on AEW next week. Wait, is he going to be on Collision?
I would assume not.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing because the Bucks have been on collisions. Do you know what I'm saying? They've been on collision. So my thing is, even that, if Collision gets a spike in viewers this week, regardless of him being on there or not, we will know it's because people were tuning in to see if he was going to be on there. So that will answer the question in that regard. Do you know what I mean? Do I think he's going to be the driving force for AEW to lead them forward? No. I think he'll be like a short-term driving force for the next year and a half or so.
I said it to someone earlier. You could have brought Okada in to do matches against Omega, Ospreay, Hangman, Swerve, Kingston. You could have done all these matches without any fucking involvement with the Bucks. I'm just saying.
I'm guessing you're not a fan of the Bucks, but fucking hell.
Hey man, I used to be a fan of the Bucks. I really did.
But
I have very much soured on them since 1, the dissolution of Proud and Powerful, and 2, the fact that they didn't put the belts on Proud and Powerful in their first year with the company, and then relegated them to bullshit with the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Yeah, but was it the Bucks that done that specifically?
The Bucks did not put them over for the belts at the beginning. They should have been the team to take the belts off of the Bucks in the early days of AEW.
Yeah, but I'm saying, who was booking that though? Was that the Bucks?
Who was booking the tag division?
Did the Bucks book themselves to go over? Is what I'm asking.
The Bucks more than likely booked themselves to go over. Yes,
more than likely. So it's not confirmed, is what I'm saying though.
So this might be arbitrary hate.
That's what I'm getting.
Maybe
that's what I'm getting at.
Maybe it could be.
You know,
Matthew and Nicholas, we apologize.
You know that? Oh my god, this nigga trying to get a ban from AEW for nothing.
Hey, look, we apologize.
What's gonna be like? Cody books that. I need to want them in the company. Cody brought them in.
I need to know who made my Puerto Ricans not on top. Goddamn.
Reverse xenophobic.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah. I'm curious, and I don't mind. Like, it makes sense putting Okada with the Bucks anyway, because then now you get to see some cracking 6-man tag matches.
Did y'all see the story about the Young Bucks taking up for Okada? I forgot where they were, but apparently they wanted him to blade, and he didn't want to do that. They stood up for him. They was the only ones that really fucked with him, and they've been tight for like 15 years. Apparently, I knew none of this before this morning.
I mean, I can totally see that because one, Okada's never been a guy to do a whole lot of blood spots.
Yeah.
But Okada and the Young Bucks have been a well-known friendship in the wrestling world for years. Like there are old ass clips of Okada literally stealing their gear and wearing it.
Yeah, wearing it.
Fuck it, I found it.
Finders keepers,
most
you know.
recent, was it All In? Where was the card the last at Okada last at Wrestle?
I think it was All In because he went to their locker room and started
Went to the
putting
locker
on their
room.
shit, and Nick was
Mhm.
like, "Please don't rip
tear
it."
Which is funny because Okada talks like 57% English. So it even goes to show that their bond must just be so pure.
Yeah, I dig that.
So I understand why they put Okada with the Bucks. I understand why Okada's with the Elite, with his history with
Mm-hmm.
Omega, the Bucks, and all of them.
Do you think that it could maybe get him some heat backstage for rolling with the EVPs off rip?
No, because people
No.
already knew his standings with them before he came over.
I mean, yeah, but also, watch this now. Imagine you're one of the wrestlers in the company, and let's not forget, it's been reported that the Bucks aren't necessarily universally liked in AEW. So imagine now.
I'm hearing the locker room improve though.
Yeah, the morale's improved, but it doesn't. I'm talking about people's personal opinion of the EVPs and whatnot. I'm not saying I know any of them 100%, but I'm saying over the years, it's definitely come out in interviews and reports and whatnot that allegedly not everyone fucks with the Bucks, which is normal. Not everyone fucks with their co-workers at all times.
Right.
But
yeah.
There was a few wrestlers, was it Jack Perry and whatnot, that had heat backstage with other because they used to roll with the EVPs. It's nepotism. It gets seen as nepotism. So my thing is, with Okada coming in as one of the best in the world, he's already on the second highest contract behind Jon Moxley, and he's also the EVPs. Do you feel like there might be some trepidation? For example, you're going to be scared to piss off Okada in a match by accident because, oh no, the EVPs. Or if Okada gets a world title match in 4 months, oh, it's because of no. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that could be a possibility backstage?
I think he'll get more envy for his contract than working with the EVPs, if you want me to be completely honest. I think some people are going to look at that and start looking at Tony like, well, if he's making that, I need to be making this.
Again, Tony Khan is paying Okada more this year than he is paying Travis Etienne, who got 20 touchdowns for the Jaguars this year.
Well, Moxley's on $6 million a year.
Daddy said, y'all go get this Jaguar work right now.
Mox is on $6 million, allegedly, and Okada is $7.5 allegedly.
Before we end the show, I would just like to shout out Darby Allin. I'm rooting for you on your. Don't give me that look. I'm rooting for you on your quest to climb Mount Everest. Please don't die. And come back and jump through more glass tables.
Sure.
Doesn't matter what rims say. It don't matter what rims say.
You know what? How can I fucking talk about this? We got 10 minutes left. That should be the big talking point. Sting fucking retired. Remy, you have time to talk about someone that brought you into the professional wrestling world. Give your time and your flowers to be your boy.
Yeah, no, fucking Sting. I was going to say rest in peace. God damn, that would have been a horrible start. Fucking rest in peace, Sting's career. Sting, rest in peace. He was my mom's favorite singer. No, wait, I don't think that one. No, for real. Listen, so anyone, I've said this on a few podcasts. I started watching wrestling when I was like 5 years old. I initially watched WCW anything because it was one of the easiest things to access in the UK for wrestling. First person I saw was Crow Sting. Didn't even know about Surfer Sting or any other iteration of Sting prior to that at this point. And I wouldn't, so I watched him. Obviously, I only got to watch him for 2-3 years because WCW went out of business. fucking prayed for this nigga to come to WWE. All the dream matches, I thought of them, all them fantasy matches and all that for 4 or 5 years. No Sting. Prayed for Sting, no Sting. Saw this nigga in TNA. Sting is the sole reason that I started watching TNA. Yeah? Sting is the sole reason I started watching TNA. Watched his whole run through TNA. Fucking watched him grow old. That's when he came to the E. I instantly realized he was going to get misused. I was no longer happy. Yeah, man. I'm like, I'll do it for like content and gimmick purposes, but I'm genuinely not someone that fans over celebs. I don't give a fuck about celebs in any way, shape, or form. But Sting is one of the very few that I would be honored to meet. Do you know what I mean? So, as a 31-year-old this month, I'm very happy to have watched a man perform for more than 2/3 of my life. Sorry, I just heard someone at my door. Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's fucking hell. That's all I can say. Honored. I was more of a fan of Sting than I was the Undertaker. The only person
a lot of people had that feeling.
Bro, I was more of a fan of Sting. I'm not going to say this person was better than that. Undertaker, I feel, was a better in-ring worker than Sting. Not Zombie Taker, but then again, that was gimmicked. Do you know what I mean? But overall, presentation and everything, Sting. I think what it was for me with Sting as well is his gimmick, even though it was like contrast to Taker often, they weren't actually similar. The only thing they had in common is that they were both dark. But Undertaker was more satanic, goth like Sting. No, Undertaker was satanic, like Dark Lord shit. Sting was, I'm a goth. Like, I'm effectively
the Crow.
Sting had more in common with Raven than he did the Undertaker.
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about Sting's character and everything. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, man. As you can probably tell, Sting, 3 favorite wrestlers, not in ring, but like actual just total package wrestlers. Sting, Kane, Scott Hall. Those are my 3. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Big up Sting.
KB, your thoughts on Sting's retirement?
I'm gonna speak. I mean, we all know Sting's esteemed career, but I was most impressed with the booking and the selflessness of the Bucks because I read that Sting wanted to go out. You know, of course, losing the belts, giving the momentum to the Bucks to go on to the next storyline. They refused and stated that he needed to go out with a win. Darby Allin agreed. And shout out to Tony Khan for the amazing fucking match that he booked for Sting. He threw out all the stops like I don't think it could have gotten any better. Sting showed he still had shit left in the tank. And I'm happy that he could go out on his terms and that he's not hobbling and that, you know, he wasn't forced to retire. But it was an amazing match. At first I was kind of disappointed that it was the main event, but it absolutely deserved to be the main event, and I will say that I stand corrected. Yeah, it absolutely delivered, exceeded my expectations. I wish Sting nothing but the best, and it was just, again, shout out to AEW for how they presented that because it was cinema.
All right, you two, before we go off air, a 20-foot swanton onto chairs with a glass panel across them. That was probably the craziest spot I've ever seen in my life, and something that on air I was like, yeah, I don't think I would take that, and I want to do death matches.
Word for word, that's what you said.
It was amazing. I will never forget it. Again, shout out to Darby Allin. Please don't die. Good luck.
Shout out to the Bucks for putting Sting over the way that they did.
Man, for real, the selflessness, the respect they showed Sting, big ups to the Bucks, man. Big ups to the Bucks.
Fuck you, Turner Warner Broadcasting, for not letting Sting get his entire speech out before you cut to the end of the show.
I did not
Darby
understand.
had to come
Take
over
that
and tell
picture.
Sting that they were getting ready to go off air, and Sting was like, "Okay, guess we gotta wait." That's bullshit.
So
That was Sting's
so that shout
farewell
out to my-
speech, and you guys cut it off.
Thing was that set up to my Patreon if you want to know what I said.
But that's the end of the show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Remy, go ahead, plug everything before we go.
To see me plug everything, guys, join my OnlyFans on.
Are you fucking and you fucking freeze. And you freeze after saying that and making me spit take.
He shocked the internet.
Yeah, no. I don't even have nothing to plug for real. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got nothing coming up. Follow me on Twitter, Remy South. Follow the Crew Day Podcast on Instagram at Crew Day Podcast with news, so we're just getting that started up. Follow Crew Day at Twitter, Crew Day Podcast. Don't think there's anything coming up that we'll be streaming. Yeah, don't forget, every Wednesday and Thursday, well, most Wednesdays and Thursdays, the Logo and Crew Day Podcast. Matty, you look like you're about to fall asleep, man.
You made me spit take and you froze.
The Wi-Fi said, "What the fuck?"
Raw Ball Podcast every Tuesday. The baseball draft is coming up in a couple of weeks. Cap is going to give you guys more details on that on Tuesday. The next big Raw Ball X Crew Day watch along will be WrestleMania. So, beginning of April, we'll have another big 4 to 6 hour watch along, 2 nights in a row.
Oh, shit, yeah, it's going to be 2 nights. Fuck me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Y'all stick
And
with us.
yes, Raymond. This upcoming Wednesday, Greg Cherry Show will be coming back as we start going bi-weekly. Greg wanted to be live to talk about Mercedes Monet and big business before the show. So, tune into that. And other than that, KB, go ahead. Say your usual.
Oh, you know I ain't got shit to plug. You already know. Follow me on everything at Vigorous Mental. Follow all the Crew Day accounts. We trying to get that Instagram up. So like Remy said, please go ahead and follow that Instagram. Tell your friends to check us out on Thursdays, on Wednesdays, on Tuesdays, whenever the fuck any of us is streaming. Come show support. We love y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in. And that's the wrap. Stay high, stay happy.
Stay high, stay happy. Love.
And stay healthy and stay hydrated.
That's
Thank you
number
all
one.
for tuning in.
Stay black.
Got
I
to.
will try my best, Remy.
Now
Love
that's
you
how you
all.
end the show.
Love you all. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time.